Welcome back. We're doing Thursdays with Creative Interiors. Gina Graham is with me, of course. Gina, the room we are in right now, I would kind of say is very colorful, bold, eclectic a little bit. Where did you kind of start with this client? Did you kind of start with who lives in the room?
We do. We started with who lives in the room, but we also start with the changes that everybody has because the kids are growing up. So you have two girls that have gone off to college, and this room was for the next. So this is all about hers, and it used to be like a real soft pink, and it's really just a soft colors, and she kind of went a little the opposite.
Yeah. Well, she wanted to make it her own. This isn't my sister's room anymore.
Yeah.
I want to make it about me.
Right.
And so is that where you kind of started with, that you knew she wanted maybe bolder colors?
Right. And then we really started with the fabric. The fabric, we picked out print first, and then we kind of went from there, because then she chose her paint color.
Okay.
And then she got the wall color and the ceiling, and then we did the accessories on the fabrics, and then the trim and the window treatments. The funny thing about the window treatments is that they are probably about 10 to 15 years old.
Oh.
And all we did was we updated the trim and the cording and changed out the lining, but that fabric it's beautiful fabric, and it's great.
Wow. I would have never have thought, just like looking at it, but that, again, we talk a lot about that. People think when they come in, they're starting from scratch,
right.
But it is something just revamping maybe something that you have.
Right, and that's pretty much what they did in here. You know, they had the simple comforters that you pick up, and then we did the dust ruffle and the shams, and just did a little bit different with the trims and the brush fringe and the cording.
And now I love the blue in these pillows, and it kind of matches along with the footstool.
We did a footstool, and on that fabric it's really cool because it's reversible. If you'll notice that one side is blue and the other side is white with the blue accents.
And so you can flip it, you know, depending upon what you want on a particular day.
Yeah.
And I love that because the window treatments are kind of like a more subtle color, but we get the pop from, of course, the pillows and the footstool.
Right. And then the trim at the top. And then, of course, we walk into the bathroom.
Yes. And do you get that a lot, that people kind of want you to do one room that flows into another?
Yeah, and especially when the bathroom like this one connects.
Yes.
And what they did is, I can't wait for you to see it, is the walls and the wallpaper.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
With the blue. And then we kind of reversed it with the pattern on the window treatment.
So tell me a little bit more about the window treatments and where you went with that.
Well, because we could do the print, that added a real vibrant color to the top, and that kind of draws your eye up. You know, of course the wallpaper is beautiful in itself, but then you have all the colors that you can accent with over the years. So she can do the green, she can do the blue, she can do the orange.
This particular room, it's for a younger girl, but this can go with her as she gets a little bit older. It's a little bit of a more mature color palette.
Right. Right.
And I love the bathroom. Like you said, the walls, amazing when you walk in, and you just kind of set it off with the window treatments.
Right.
I love that. Now, of course, all of these, and you were talking about, they picked the walls after you kind of went with the fabric, and you guys really do a good job of working with the person and detailing everything all together.
Right.
So if someone comes in and they said, I'm going to do a room, I'm starting from scratch, you guys can handle that.
Sure, yeah.
And you work kind of hand in hand with them.
Right, and even like in this room, if you like some of her oil paintings, if you bring those in, we can start there as with your color palette, and then kind of find a print or a solid and find the coordinates that you like.
You guys can build off of almost anything.
Right.
I love that. Now, where are you located?
We're at 5280 Scottsville Road, across from Greenwood High School.
And people can call or come in if they want to kind of browse around. Walking in, it's like fabrics galore.
Yeah.
And you can kind of work off anything, any color palette they want to go with. Young girls, we've looked at rooms you guys have done, all the way up to, full master bedrooms.
Yes.
I love that, Gina. I love this room so much. I love the colors. I said, if I were 12 years old, my 12-year-old me is very jealous of this room. It is so, so gorgeous. Thank you so much for letting us come.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Oh, absolutely. All right, we'll be right back. We've got more Midday Live for you after the break.